Okay, so how are you gonna make a man obsessed over you? I'm going to reveal you a simple strategy and simple technique I've always been using with my clients in Europe and in Italy, and you can use it too. So it's very simple. First of all, there's this one simple trick that actually makes man obsessed over you. The simple trick is called push-pull, whatever. So push-pull is very simple. All you gotta do is you gotta try to understand when to push and when to pull when you're dating a man and when you're sleeping with a man. So, but let's dig deeper into this because I will tell you the way it works. So you can actually get Mr. Right Guy with you, you can stay with the right guy, and obviously you can make a man obsessed over you and finally have the relationship you really want. So, super simple. The number one tactic you want to use, the number one thing you want to try with a guy when you're dating him is that you want to create a mystery and you want him to not expect you. He must not see you coming. So what do I mean by that? It's like pushing and pulling, right? Because there's going to be times when you're actually pulling him towards you and you're pushing him away. Now, the times when you choose to push him away or pull him over you, he must not expect them. He should never know exactly what you're doing that, why you're doing that. He should never know exactly when you're going to be doing that. Like, for example, the first thing is with the dates, okay? So let's say you have been dating, you obviously are dating together, you're staying together, etc., which is super simple. And what happens? There's going to be dates and times when you both are dating and you will show up to the appointment, to the date, and there has to be other times when you cut off the date before it thinks the date is over. This allows you to leave an open loop in his mind, and he will try to fill that loop and fill that void, with his own responses and his own justifications to understand why you gave up on the date before even the date was finished. Maybe it was because you had something else to do, maybe it was because you had something better to do. But anyway, all he has to expect that he doesn't know what you're gonna do. So there's another third type of date you want to do with a guy, which is the date where you're not sleeping with him. Like, for example, you date the guy, you stay with the guy, you hang out with the guy, and then you choose not to sleep with the guy. So there's three type of dates you want to create when you're dating a guy to make him obsess over you. And the first type of date is the normal casual date. You both are seeing each other, you go for something to eat, you date each other, you stay together, which is cool. And all that happens is that, well, you maybe end up sleeping together too. All right, that's cool. The second type of date is going to be you dating the guy and then just cutting off the date at the half of it. Like, say, for example, a date lasts for like 4 hours or 3 hours or 5 hours. After 2 hours, you tell him that you gotta go, you gotta give up on him, and you got something better to do because you're busy, and then you will tell him all about it next time you see each other. Third type of date is going to be the date when you are actually choosing not to sleep with him. So you complete the date, he has invested in you, he keeps investing in you, and then you don't sleep with him. Why you're not sleeping with him? Because you want him to think that it's not granted sleeping with you, even though he paid for dinner, even though he did all those things you wanted him to do. So it's not granted, right? It's not something that's going to happen for sure. The more you create this kind of mystery and unexpected behavior, the more the chance that he will want to stay with you, he is going to invest in you, are going to increase, and he will be obsessing over the fact that he's not able to understand you and get where you're going and what you want. So this thing actually improves the perceived value he will have over you. If you manage to increase the perceived value a man has over you, you will have easier access to better people dating you, and also you will have an edge. You'll have an edge over all other women he's dating, and you will be top priority. Now, being top priority means that even though he's dating other women, like for example 3, 4, 5, 6 women, you will be the first one he will be thinking about, and you want to stay top priority and top of mind in the mind of a guy, of a man, because that's the only way you can increase the chance of making him fall in love with you and obsessing over you. If you're not top of mind, if you're not different, right? If you're not applying strategies while you're dating a guy, the chances you will make the guy fall in love with you are going to decrease dramatically. They won't increase. You won't have any chances. So you want to always apply this technique for the first 3 to 4 months of dating, and I will guarantee you that you will be able to see a man falling in love with you, obsessing over you, and you will have no problems having Mr. Right Guy on your side.